Welcome to turn 12 of this playthrough of Orb and Crown. Let's go straight to the replay. So as expected, Waters Bend is taking a bit of a pounding. I guess I should be thankful that it's actually raining. That's going to reduce his attack strength, but still, I've pretty much lost the city. The elves are mobilizing and Angford is supporting the attack from the west. As is the way with these things, I got interrupted, so I'm not sure exactly what all of these messages were, but I can see that the galleons that we've sent out to interdict the line of supply have been useful. Alright, this warning message to Potentia says basically that there's a possibility in a little while of potential rebellion in the area, in the central area of Potentia. Okay, so that's to warn us to get ready in case they rebel. There's no guarantee of that. It is a decision of the player, of the allied player, to make whether he wants to spend the money on that or not. Alright, we have the Fury of the Khan cavalry unit to place in the Golden Khanate as I continue to build up around the capital here. I'll go straight up to Guatenheim, and there's no attack, even though that looks like to me over on the eastern border there that there's a reasonable potential that Malkan may invade at some point. Makes sense to take a little bit of pressure off Guildford, who are now being attacked by giants and elite units, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So I'll just check to make sure that we've got everybody who has got a leader, and away we go. Take 1 point of damage. Last time they got away on 1 point, so that was a bit annoying. This time I think they've had it, and they have. And that's about all I really want to do at this point. With them, I can reinforce. I'd be interested to know what you think of what I'm doing in terms of my tactics. If you want to put something in the comments, whether you think I should have attacked more aggressively or not. Always interested in those ideas. And I'll reinforce. How many have I got? 177 points. I'll reinforce these guys. I just want to slow this Angford and elf counter-attack, and my giants here should be able to do a little bit of damage to these guys. These elves have come out of the forest perhaps a little bit too early, and it would appear so. The giants have seen them coming and smacked them on the head rather severely. Okay, now I have changed some of my icons, and that's why this thing here is actually a dragon. So in the next version, some of the changes that have taken place mean that what is here a dragon is in fact a or what I've called a ship sinker, basically a maritime bomber. But in this game, even though the icons have changed, it is actually a dragon. Doesn't look like one. But I am definitely going to attack with my Draka Dragon, this elite unit down here, and I should be able to finish them off. I wonder if I can finish them off with my... No, I thought that would be a little bit too much. Alright, Vikings, go down there, do your stuff. Finished off the Crystallis unit there. And these ones, no, I'm not going to attack because that's going to take too many points off my elite units. But what I am going to do is hit this port. Still got a ship in the port, and I've only done 1 point of damage. I really need to do a bit more, but with a 7 strength unit, that's probably all that I can really expect. How long have we got here to the 11th? So that will be finished. The fortifications will be finished at the end of this term. Right, move across to the Vikings. I could just leave those ships there, but you know, I like to move them around just in case somebody thinks they've got a bead on them, and move the question marks on Nick's replay. I don't want to move these guys yet, even though I do need to support Guartenheim, so perhaps I will. Let's have a look at the research first. Alright, weapons is not too far away, and marching formation's a long way off, so I can't really expect to get that before it's the window of opportunity has closed. But weapons is a possibility. I think maybe just move down to threaten that I will attack, but it would be a pretty risky move to actually attack at this point. My technology is not as good as his. Okay, diplomacy. Nordhelm has moved a bit, good. So we want to continue to move them. And one more chit, and I'll put that into Scorosbone. Where are those guys? Completely lost them. Oh my goodness, there they are. Sometimes, anyway, there we go. We'll close that down. Got 54 left. And move over to Andania, who will continue to move into position for this possible, likely even, move of the mutineers to cause all sorts of trouble and nuisance to me. I'll get into position down there, ready for that to probably happen. 284. I will upgrade, or at least reinforce, this cavalry unit here and move these guys over into the capital. When countries are fully mobilized, there is a very good chance that if their capital is not garrisoned with something, that they will lose national morale. So there's no need to worry about that if you've got something there. Okay, moving all these ships down to continue to be a nuisance down here. Let's see if there's anything in my way. I'll move all of these ships for the same reason as I moved the Viking ships. 172 points left. Let's have a look at diplomacy. And Danevirk. Vermont. Alright, well, definitely need to put in some diplomacy into them. One more? Yes, one more. Brings that up to 3. And Danevirk is on 1, and I'll put the other one into Mercoria. So all of my diplomacy chits are now used for Andania. And for the gold... sorry, no, this is Potentia. Continue to move these guys down the road. Nice paved road there. Continue to... No, 271. I will purchase a veteran unit for 250 first, and then see if I've still got enough left over to upgrade, and I haven't. Okay. That's... and I wanted to move these up so that, as I was talking about a few turns back, these Praetoria, once I've got a veteran unit in them, they will fully mobilize some of the resources that are available. So it just makes it much better for Potentia to get its resources up to scratch. And now the Golden Khanate will move its units, continue to move its units into place. The trouble is with these leaders is they don't move very quickly, so unless I've got a port to use, they tend to take a while to move up the interior. I'll leave that veteran unit there to make it difficult to attack me from the south. And 378 points. Let's have a look at research. Yeah, march in formation, because along with charge, with these cavalry, if they can move quickly, they become a much more deadly force, attacking twice and moving quickly. Even if their armor's not so great, even if their weapons are not so great, they make up for it in mobility. So that's what I'm going to invest in with them. Scroll out, have a look. looks okay. Yeah, it looks okay. I could reinforce this leader who's over in the east. He's part of the delegation trying to sway the Momontians to join Andania. All right, that's enough for that turn. Let's end it. Hang Throng becomes an ally. Okay, so that's not unusual. Our armor for Potentia is increased by 16%. Very nice. And this is our balance sheet, so to speak. So you can see we're paying the Steading Hill Giants here. This is for Draka, but of course Guatemala is the one that picks up the tab. And we've got 2 trade routes that are operating at the moment. Okay, that's it for that turn, and I will catch you later. Bye for now.